It's Sybil Wilkes with what you need to know. Today, it's Monday, January 15th, 2024. Number 1. It's difficult to believe that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated almost 56 years ago, longer than many have been alive. Thanks to his surviving family members and colleagues in the civil rights movement, there are still stories being told and memories being shared about this once-in-a-lifetime man who led a movement that changed the world forever. There are still those of us who don't know all that we could or should know about the life and work of the child born Michael King Jr., later renamed by his father as the world would come to know him, Martin Luther King Jr. Read some of the top 10 interesting facts about this man in today's newsletter. Number 2. Monday marks the national holiday honoring the life of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. The Drum Major Institute, created by Dr. King in 1961, is now under the leadership of daughter-in-law Andrea Waters King, son Martin Luther King III, and their 15-year-old daughter, Yolanda Renee King. In partnership with the National Football League, the Drum Major Institute will announce the creation of the Realizing the Dream initiative. The goal is to encourage people, especially young people, to complete 100 million hours of public service over the next 5 years by January 15th, 2029. That will be the 100th anniversary of Dr. King's birth. Number 3, Black health matters because Black lives matter. Without our health, nothing else matters. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was aware of this when he said, "Of all the forms of inequality, injustice in health is the most shocking and inhumane." Our friends at Black Health Matters are focusing on how health inequalities keep our people from reaching their dreams. Read more about it in their column today. Number 4, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. delivered a speech on the campus of Arizona State University, June 3, 1964. That may have been forgotten by many, but it still holds relevance in 2024. This year commemorates the 60th anniversary of Dr. King's religious witness for human dignity speech delivered to an audience of 8,000 listeners. This speech remained undiscovered until 2013 due to the loss of the original audio tape. The tape was found and sent to the Arizona State Archival Department for restoration and transcription, then resurfaced as a valuable part of both the civil rights movement and Arizona's history. Number 5, in honor of Martin Luther King Jr. Day, in Ministry Monday, we're talking about being a servant of God. To serve or be a servant of God is not just something you casually do. As a Christian, it's a requirement, your duty, and a part of your calling. Being a servant is not an unachievable goal. God made it real easy for us to serve Him and to serve others. Read more about those ways in Ministry Monday in today's newsletter. Here's your daily inspiration from Yogi's Jewels. Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing to serve others? That question posed by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Join me today live on YouTube and Facebook at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central with our social justice contributor, Coy Malone, as we discuss today's top headlines and more. Thank you to our What You Need to Know partners, the American Heart Association and Black Health Matters. I'm Sybil Wilkes. Be informed, be empowered.